So the legs again. I've had a quick block sanding just to knock down the edges, any drips, and a good key for the next coat. Nice thick coat. And I'll be able to get truly flat. Just doing the upper edges for now. Get them real thick. As you can see, that lays a lot flatter. The edges obviously a little tricky because everything wants to slide. But get a nice thick coat on here, let these dry. Probably lay them sideways for a really thick coat on the sides. And then flip them, do the other sides. And then again, block sand, wet sand, polish and wax. So the legs are finished. I'm going to give these a quick sand and a final coat. Also those pieces. And then assemble the desk. And on with the fixings and fittings. I don't have none to hand, but they're going to be much stronger than these small angle brackets you're seeing. You'll just locate the pieces. Afternoon. So these now have a very nice thick layer, but as you can see it's not very flat, so these are ready for sanding and polishing. But before that they're going to be assembled just so I can get all the bracketry done. Also you'll see these are the pieces for the wrist pad. I've got this white faux leather, and I also have some black suede. Personally I prefer the white leather, but when cutting these two I made templates, so I'm going to make two, one with that, one with that. The black will contrast nicely on the desk and match the legs. It's not the same kind of black. The legs are like a jet black. This is like a blue purple kind of black. Each to their own, but I'll make both. Also all the brackets for the rack mounts will be fitted. These are the brackets for the height adjustable monitor shelf. They'll all be fixed, fastened, polished up. Polish them to a shine. I'm also going to get plenty of dowels in everything. Stainless steel fixings for the things. These are nut inserts, so the desk will be put together with an Allen key and bolts, not screws. So it can be assembled several times and not wear out the holes. These are the brackets that I use to put it together temporarily. They're thin and flimsy, but still sturdy with them. These are the brackets they will be. As you can see, plenty thicker steel. Obviously these want cleaning up. These will be polished to the same silver. A couple of holes that side, couple of holes that side. Round off the edges. Plenty of them to make, so I'll be making one has a template, so for stack pair, to get the hole in the center of the bottom piece, it'll be offset on this piece, but then this one will make every other one repeatable, so they all match, all will fit anywhere rather than all specific to a joint. So yeah, I'll get them made, those polished, plenty of those fitted, plenty of these fitted, desk will be assembled, also get the wrist pads made, and then after that, after the whole thing's assembled, it'll be pretty much complete, but I'm gonna dismantle it again, these up, then get the polish. There's a few marks here and there, wrinkles, as you can see it's not perfectly flat, but they will all sand out because the layer is very thick. So yeah, get those sanded, polished. All this is going to get an extra layer because there's a few blemishes in it, plus the paint will be very thick, then it'll be just left to cure because the acrylic takes a long time to cure. Fresh layers on all of these, and then it'll be ready for delivery and assembly, if it can be delivered during these strange times. But yeah, let's get cracking. So they're in the centre, 2 centimeters in from the edges. Drill them holes to suit the bolts nicely. Double bolt. It's one of my favourite knock-on-meters. Nice Thor hammer. Definitely gets the job done. Something similar to this. Polish it up more. I don't think I'm going to paint them. I think I might knock these edges off. Maybe curve them over. The edge is quite the edges are a feature of the desk, so I think take the corner off 45, soften it. It should be about good enough. But now I'm going to use this to drill through and make the template piece, and then that piece, every other one I put on will fit. I'll do it that way around so I can drill from the outside, and then repeatability, get the edges off this so I've got a good fit. So that's the template piece. So every time I put this on there, they will line up. And every one of these pieces thereafter will be the same. I'll just clean up the burrs to get them truly flat. That'll then make many of them the same. So get all the holes drilled. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18 there. I don't know if I'll use 18, but I'll do 18. 18 more to go. Okay, so I got all these finished. The camera died. These have all been drilled. Something like 140 odd holes. Countersunk. Cleaned up on wire brush. Right, so now I'm going to fit these brackets again to align this desk with this leg, and use these dowel centers, drill into this desk and fit 3 dowels each side, and while I'm there I'll probably fit the angle brackets and the nut inserts. So on with that. Right, so that's the first bracket fitted. I used the drill bit I used to drill the holes in the brackets to mark the position. This I used as a spacer just because I had a gap from the dowels, so that butted up against that, then the bracket, so that when the bracket's attached to the top it has that much to pull in. It's pulled in nicely. That's really sturdy, that joint now. Plenty of fun. It takes an 8mm hole, which is very close to busting through for fitting these, but 6mm, they're pretty much strip the insert hex when they're flush, so just another 16 more to go. But it's more than just 16 small processes. It's going to be one there, same for the other side. The piece that runs on the underside will have 4, the piece that runs along the back will have 2, and there's also 2 that hold the shelves. So, fun and games. I also damaged the leg with a drill. Smart move, but yet to be polished, so I can fix that. It's just more work. Onwards and upwards. Alright, so I've now got the height adjustable desk piece set. I've now got 4 brackets, all the nut inserts and the bolts to do these, and that side also. Once they're complete, I've then got the rack mount, both sides to fit. There's only 2 blanks, they're going at the top of each, but I'll use 2 to keep it square to do that side, and the same with them for that side. And then the desk is full of marks and blemishes, so that'll all be getting extra sand and paint. These are still to be wet sanded and polished. This side is a little closer, very scratched, not as glossy as I'd like. This also is going to get a black option, and other than labelling everything and disassembly, it's near enough complete.